From the standpoint of those who favor repealing Don't Ask, Don't Tell, there are a couple of unexpected heroes in this tale, and one of them, of course, is the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, whose personal views on Don't Ask, Don't Tell for a while have been evolving. He was a Navy commander and had to kick people out because they were gay. I mean, he had no choice. And he didn't think it was right at the time, but he didn't really have a venue to question the policy. Didn't really have that as he advanced through the ranks. Once Obama was elected, before he had any conversations with Obama, he began to think in his mind, all right, how do we do this? I assume that the president wants to do this. How do we do this? At this point, his personal views and his professional views were not exactly aligned together. But what's remarkable here is that he chose in public to make this personal. He didn't have to give the statement he gave February 2nd, 2009, where he essentially said, in his opening statement, before he was asked a single question, this is a fundamental issue of integrity for me. He didn't have to say that. And a very prominent gay rights activist told me that that moment was an incredible moment in his life. He puts Admiral Mullen not as a gay rights activist, but in the pantheon of heroes to the gay community, alongside Harvey Milk. There was a lot of tension between the gay rights groups and the White House. The president had appointed Jim Messina, his deputy chief of staff, to be the point person on Don't Ask, Don't Tell. He basically told him during healthcare, he said, Messina, come over here. Messina comes over to the president because he knows he's about to either get lectured or he's about to get an assignment. And the president says, Messina, I want you to finish Don't Ask, Don't Tell. I want to end it and I want you to do it. And Messina said, why me, Mr. President? President, because I know that you'll do it and I expect you to do it. So Messina did it. Now, Messina doesn't have a lot of experience dealing with politics of the gay rights community, which is very complex, a lot of internal politics. Slowly but surely, he found his footing with these gay rights groups. He had a couple of fairly, you could call them acrimonious arguments. This sent a signal to a fair number of gay rights activists that the White House had somehow given up, or that the White House was blackballing certain groups they didn't. But this wasn't. This was just Messina being angry. But Messina has kept this on track from start to finish. So even a month ago, when Carl Levin, who's the chairman of the Armed Services Committee in the Senate, began to work with John McCain on a way to move the defense bill forward without Don't Ask, Don't Tell, it was Messina who called Carl Levin and said, no, Don't Ask, Don't Tell is going to be included, or the president is not going to sign it. Messina has been vilified by some in the gay community for trying to slow walk Don't Ask, Don't Tell. He probably deserves a lot more credit than he gets.